Different chord progressions give you completely different emotions. In this video, I'm going to show you different emotions you can tap into with simple chord progression changes. Let's hop into FL Studio. So the first one we're going to write is a 1-4-5-1. Very common chord progression. We're going to write in C major in this case. So 1, 4, 5, and then 1. Now I'm going to write in triad form to make this sound simple, but we're going to make it sound cooler as well. Okay, so the emotion we're going for is like an uplifting, triumphant, winning type of sound, okay? Now that's the basic way to write it. Let's spice it up to sound more modern for us music producers. Let's copy the bottom note, pull it down an octave. Let's do that twice. Now the voicing here sounds a little boring to me, so instead of going up, let's pull those notes down. And let's pull these notes down as well. So keeping that G as almost like a note limiter. Now also, if you want to create like an upward type of vibe, you want to make sure that you have notes going upward. So in this case, for the demonstration purpose, I'll make these notes go up. That's very bland and kind of straightforward because we're writing in triads. Now, when you get a little more complex and you write in, sevenths and ninths, you get a little more exotic. So let's make this a little more exotic. We're in a pretty low octave here. So what I'm doing is converting these chords to the ninth version. It will give us a little bit more expression here. Now for our fifth, I'm going to move a little bit quicker here. And we show you this in our new Music Theory Magic course, how to do this stuff and make stuff more advanced using chord extensions, revoicing the chords, doing things to make it more R&B and have soul. So that's what I teach you in the actual course, how to tap into different emotions when you stack chord extensions, when you stack simple chord progressions like this. So that's at busyworksbeats.com/music theory magic. So this is how you impress your friends. Let me show you a simple technique. Now in this case, we're resolving back. Okay, so it sounds complete because we're resolving back. But also I'm going to guide you step by step in this course to guide you through the thought processes. And I explain why, because I go into ancient technologies and I go through traditional music theory, but also the magic, true magic behind all this stuff and why it works and the emotions that each chord pulls on. There's a science behind this. So again, go to busyworksbeats.com/music theory magic to learn a lot more about this. You're going to get a free chord code chart, free scale code chart, and a free mode code chart just for hopping in. Okay, so that's what you're going to learn. And again, you're going to be impressing your friends because you can put this stuff into action. You can drag MIDI in. You could apply these things right away. You don't need to wait. There's no muscle memory you have to learn. Okay, so now let's move into the next emotion here, which is going to be more of a resolved. You're going to see this a lot in gospel and R&B. I mean, I use this so much because it just works. It's the 2-5-1 chord progression. We're going to use the 2 of the C major scale, the 5th of the C major scale, and then back to the tonic. Now, I'm going to show you how it sounds bland in the beginning, and I'll show you how to revoice. So this should give us a resolved, calmed feeling, okay? Now let's start inverting some notes to give it more of a gospel feel. That feels much more gospel-y. Okay, now I'm going to be really exotic here and kind of put you guys on to how I would also write it using a little more of an exotic approach. So this is going to be our 11th, a dominant 11th, okay? We're going to see the voicing of this, and then let's try adding a D minor ninth, one of my favorite chords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're doing a substitution here, and then let's also revoice this. I'm debating on the F sharp up top. Because when I revoice the 5th and 9th, the F sharp up top sounds a little. The F sharp is dangerous. So you feel very resolved and calmed because the energy of the actual notes resolves. And I teach all this. It's called intervallic resolution. I teach you chord resolution, but also intervallic resolution for your melodies as well. Again, just go to busyworksbeats.com/music theory magic because after this weekend, the price is going up. Okay, so this is the launch weekend. Crazy. Let's start mapping out all these chord progressions. I have chord progressions from a different video. I'll even play, the before and after of once you apply these techniques. We have pattern 6 and pattern 7. Let's do one more just for fun. This chord progression is going to give you like an old school sound, like a nostalgia type of vibe. Okay, so let's do the 1 6 4 5. Let's start here at the tonic. And let's see, did I write that? I just realized I wrote all that piano in the wrong plugin. That is hilarious. Okay, so let's move this. It was in the wrong piano. All right, so here we're going to use the 1 6 4 5. So 1 6 is going to be A minor, and then we're going to do the 4, which is F major, and then back to the dominant. So again, for these videos, I'm using bigger chords because to me, this is how I would use it in real life. So I want to show you how I would actually use it. I don't just teach you theory. I'm going to teach you how I would use it in modern music production, not just airy-fairy, you should know this, maybe type of stuff. Okay, so this is the chord progression we're going to rock with. And again, I'm starting to love that dominant 11th chord. It just sounds magical. Okay, so these are the things I will show you in the actual course. So let's revoice this, because the energy looks like it's way too far apart. Yeah, I can tell it's way too far of a jump. This does feel like I'm going back in my memories to like remember memories from the South when I was never there. Okay, so I didn't even revoice the velocities and do all this stuff. So what we'll do is we'll hear these chord progressions back to back and we'll judge them. So let's go back here. Let me make sure I'm not doubling up on notes here. All right. So I want to show you before and after of like where most people start and then how advanced this all can get. So let me group all this MIDI. So this is from a different video, but I just want to show you what I teach. We'll take this little bland triad right here. And then I'll show you how to make this. I'll show you how to make this type of stuff. I'll show you how to make this type of stuff. Melodic chord progressions. Okay, so look how many notes we have. Not every song needs this many notes, by the way. So it's going to get more advanced over time. That's my favorite melody. To hear more of the chord progressions. When you learn deeper chord progressions, you can mix different emotions. This is the nostalgic chord progression. Okay, so that's how you can manipulate emotion using different music and different approaches. And ultimately, the goal of a song is to get people to feel something. All right, so if you want to feel a true transformation, go to busyworksbeats.com/music theory magic. I'm going to show you how to go from amateur melodies and amateur chords to then making songs that people can actually feel and resonate with. The secrets are at busyworksbeats.com/music theory magic. I'll leave a link below. Thank you guys. Peace.